Peace, peace, peace. You see dead people, I see divergences. We are not the same. Bitcoin, let's look at it. This ascending triangle is trying to get a possible retest. Did it once yesterday. Almost to a T. I mean, if you brought this line up to here, it did it. Right there. I mean, you can't make it up. Anyway, we're hoping this holds. We need this to hold in order to get some more upside. The measured move of a confirmed breakout of a ascending triangle, you know, high, a low, a high, higher, low, high, higher, low. Buyers are coming in a little higher every time. We got our breakout. We want to see some follow through after this retest. It could come back to 94.5 and keep trying to retest. That's where the buyers are at. We need it to come in and go. We don't want to see it come back in, bearishly retest it, and start playing in the pattern again, because that's when bad things can happen. One piece of data at a time. That's it. That's all we can do. There is no edge. There's no divergence on the daily. Move on to metals. That's the point of this video, but we had to look at Bitcoin. Gold. 46.20. Possible bearish divergence on both oscillators. There's still 3 hours left in the day before the close. Momentum could build again, and this could just go green here, and it would just be convergence. I don't see why that wouldn't happen. Metals are so hot right now. They're just not stopping. I mean, we have positive momentum growing on the MACD on the day, the weekly now. It's insane. Insane. All we can do is watch. We're going to be here. It's not like I sit and look at charts all day. I set alerts. But I still look at charts. Silver. I mean, look at this. Look at the demand that came in at 86,444. You can't make that up. Favorite number ever. Anyway, I don't see why silver wouldn't go to 100 if it was to mimic gold on the fib extension. Fib gold is already between the 3618 and the 4414. That would put silver at like 160, 170. We don't know that this is going to happen. We're just taking it one step at a time, one level at a time. Right now, you would think $100 psychological resistance. Then the 2618. One piece of data at a time. But man, silver getting bought up at $86. Somebody was waiting to buy. Let's look at the volume. It's a lot of sell volume at the moment, but that could go green. It's not over. Let's move on. Palladium. Little pullback. Some demand. There is no divergence on the daily. If anything, it's converging. You have a high and a lower high. So you have a high and a lower high, a high and a lower high. These oscillators need to reset. It's just momentum. You got your wave, a pullback and a wave. Yeah, things can move fast, things can move slow. You need a plan, and you stick to that plan. I mean, maybe you have some bearish divergence on the RSI. It's very slight. If it doesn't play out, you'll see a huge move up. Divergences call bottoms and tops, but they're not 100% accurate. Technical analysis is not 100% accurate. The narratives behind metals and the momentum behind metals, I mean, they're just going straight up parabolic. This tool is just to show it. We don't use this tool for analysis. I don't anyway. Maybe you do. If you do, show me. You probably don't. It's just so you can see it. Moving on. Platinum futures. I mean, it's breaking out of this massive bull flag. Came down to 22.31 into this orange zone. What is the orange zone? Let's look. Swing high, May of 08, January of 08. That's why I drew that. Just look left, mark your levels. Go back to the daily here. So we were in a bull flag and now we're breaking out. Start to see follow through. Platinum's going higher. If platinum was where gold was at the 4414, in between that and the 3618, we'd be at $7,600. If platinum was at $7,600, what do you think PLG would do? It's kind of rhetorical. I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't make any financial decisions based upon anything I say. I'm just a punk from Massachusetts that plays guitar. But I've been watching this shit for years. 5. Sorry, we're going on 5.5, almost 6. When I drew my first line. But damn, platinum. PLG. I own some. I hold some. I try not to look at it. Copper. Let's look at copper. I just did an accent. And then I had an accent after. Still have an accent. I always will have an accent. What do you want from me, guy? Those are some pullback fibs, but I don't know, dude. These things are going way higher. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, copper is at all-time high. If copper was to mimic where gold is, we're looking in between the 3618 and the 4414 fib extension. I mean, gold would be at, copper would be at between $12 and $13 right now. Don't know that's where it's going, but it is on major breakout watch. And we'll see how the price reacts to these fib extensions, because that's what everybody else is using. I mean, this is what the big dogs are using to make decisions with their money. Big money moves the market. When your friends start calling you, telling you that they want to buy Bitcoin and they want to buy silver and gold, you should start thinking about taking profits, but we're not there yet. Nickel futures. A couple days ago I said it's on major breakout watch. It still is on major breakout watch. There's no reason to think that it won't do it. But that 200 moving average on the weekly is the enemy at this moment, and if it breaks it, we want to see a retest and go. However, if it breaks it, the market could recognize that, and the demand could just go nuts, and it could just go. We don't know where it's going to go. We don't know that it's going to go. We haven't even done fib extensions on it yet. So let's do it from the swing high to the swing low. Lock it. I mean, just a common golden retrace between the 0.5 and the 618 is 200. Let's put an alert at 200. I want to know. But you got your 618, your 786, 886, 100% retrace from low to high would put you back at this high. That's all it's measuring. 886 is 88.6%, 78.6%, 61.8%, 50%. I turn the other ones off because I don't use them. Honestly, I don't even use the 0.5. I barely use the 618. I'm always looking at 786, 886 because those are your deep retraces. Those are where you can find value. It's where you're almost getting 88% off of an asset. Anyway, let's mark the fib extensions. The 1272 for nickel, 323, 530. The 1414, 346, 210. The 1618, 380, 550. You would think 500. I mean, if nickel hits $500,000, that's oh, that's the Chinese yen. Hello. You know, you live and learn. As 50 Cent would say. What, did I just change it all? Yeah, of course I did. Whatever, guy. Swing high. Swing low. I've already explained to you what the fib is. The 1272 would be $50,800. You would think 50 as psychological. 54,716. The 1618. 60,432. The 2618. 87,619. 100,000. Would be psychological. The 3618 would be about 114, 115. 4414. We don't know that it's going to these targets. These are just targets if it decided to break out. And it has a long way to go. $100 retrace would be 43,000, 44,000. 200 moving average is the enemy. Cool. Let's go to gold versus Bitcoin. This is gold priced against Bitcoin. It is priced in Satoshis. You have a momentum shift. I mean, look at the retest. You can't make it up. Doesn't matter what you're charting, as long as you're charting something against something. Look at that retest right there. Like I said, that's where buyers are waiting. They wait for the breakout and you wait for the retest. You would buy the retest and you would put your stop loss right inside the pattern. Give or take. Your risk management is your risk management. Your risk tolerance is your risk tolerance. You need a plan. There is some divergence going on. So maybe Bitcoin's going to start, gold is going to start pulling back against Bitcoin for now. They're both kind of doing very well. But we want to see Bitcoin rip a little higher. It's actually converging, where you have a high and a lower high, a high and a lower high. So some downside in gold versus Bitcoin could be here. Basically, the pair XAUBTC, you want to chart and trade against assets that you want to make more of. So you could chart Ethereum to USD, right? This is Ethereum versus USD. You're charting to play Ethereum against the United States dollar. You want to make more US dollars. You could do ETH BTC, and you are charting Ethereum against Bitcoin. So basically, you're trying to trade Ethereum versus Bitcoin to make more Bitcoin. Then you have Ethereum pairs. You have any pair you want. It's just about what asset do you want to make more of? What are you trying to make more of? And then you apply the chart and do the same thing. All of these ideas are applicable to the patterns and assets. It's pretty simple once you understand all that. Tangent. Silver versus Bitcoin. I mean, it's breaking out right now. We'll see what happens when it gets to 100,000 Satoshis. Right? Yeah. See what happens. Wait, is that 100,000 Satoshis? It's the other way around. 1 ounce of silver is equal to 100,000 Satoshis. No, that's right. Pretty sure that's right. Whatever. 0.001. This is implying that silver is going to outperform Bitcoin. And it has been since January of 25. And here it goes. It's the metals market right now. It just is. I don't make the rules. Peace and love, and llama.